Viagra's potential role in lowering Alzheimer's risk, a deep dive. Welcome, curious minds. Today, we're embarking on an intriguing journey into a realm where medicine and mystery intertwine. Picture this. Viagra, the little blue pill synonymous with a certain, let's say, bedroom boost, is now in the limelight for a completely different reason: its potential role in combating Alzheimer's disease. This isn't just another medical report, it's a plot twist in the narrative of a well-known drug. As we peel back the layers of this surprising development, expect to be fascinated, educated, and perhaps even a little amused. So, settle in, and let's explore this unexpected turn of events in the world of medicine. What is Viagra?
Wow.
Viagra is a name that's almost synonymous with a little chuckle or a nudge-nudge, wink-wink. Known scientifically as sildenafil, this small blue pill has been a revolutionary player in the world of medicine, but not always for the reasons you might think. Originally, scientists were testing sildenafil for heart problems. They expected it to help with angina and high blood pressure. But, as they say, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Participants in the trials started reporting a surprising side effect: improved erections. This accidental discovery shifted the entire focus of sildenafil from heart medicine to an erectile dysfunction wonder drug. Viagra works by increasing blood flow, specifically by relaxing muscles in the walls of blood vessels in certain areas of the body. While it's most famous for its effects below the belt, the mechanism at play here is a fascinating dance of biology that can have implications elsewhere in the body, including, potentially, the brain. But Viagra's story is more than just a happy accident. It's a tale of how flexibility and open-mindedness in science can lead to unexpected, life-changing discoveries. It's a reminder that sometimes when things don't go as planned, they might be leading us to something even greater. The study in focus. Let's get to the heart of this surprising discovery. Imagine a group of researchers, not unlike detectives, delving into a vast database containing the medical records of over 7 million people. They weren't just browsing. They were on a mission to uncover hidden connections, specifically between Viagra and Alzheimer's disease. Their study, a massive analytical endeavor, was like looking for a needle in a haystack. They sifted through data, crunched numbers, and looked for patterns. What they found was intriguing. Individuals who were prescribed Viagra appeared to have a significantly lower incidence of Alzheimer's compared to those who weren't. This was a eureka moment, an unexpected correlation that could change the way we approach a devastating disease. But why Viagra? The researchers had a hunch. They knew that sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, affects blood flow and certain cellular functions that could be relevant to Alzheimer's. This isn't just a simple case of A leading to B, it's a complex web of biological processes, and Viagra might just be a key that fits into one of the many locks of this disease. This study wasn't just a routine piece of research, it was like finding a secret passage in a well-trodden path. It opened up a new direction in Alzheimer's research, one that could potentially lead to breakthroughs in treatment. How does Viagra come into play? Now, why would a drug famed for its role in the bedroom be a player in brain health? The answer lies in the surprisingly versatile role of Viagra's mechanism of action. Viagra targets an enzyme called phosphodiesterase 5, PDE5. In the realm of erectile dysfunction, inhibiting PDE5 helps maintain an erection. But this enzyme doesn't just hang out in the outer regions, it's also found in other parts of the body, including the brain. The brain is an organ of immense complexity, and Alzheimer's disease is like an unwelcome guest that disrupts its intricate workings. This disease is characterized by the buildup of amyloid plaques and tau tangles, which interfere with the normal functioning of brain cells. Here's where Viagra might come in. By inhibiting PDE5 in the brain, it could potentially promote better blood flow and neuronal health, possibly even influencing the processes that lead to plaque buildup. Think of it like using a well-known actor in an entirely new genre of film. Viagra, known for its role in romance, might just have the range to play a part in neurological health. It's a bit like discovering a secret talent of an old friend, surprising but full of potential. The biological link. To truly appreciate the potential role of Viagra in Alzheimer's, we need to understand the disease itself. Alzheimer's is like an intruder that slowly dismantles the brain's abilities. The buildup of amyloid plaques is a hallmark of the disease, causing havoc in brain cell communication. Now, enter Viagra. This drug, by promoting blood flow and affecting cellular processes, might help mitigate some of the damage caused by these plaques. It's like having a janitor who's particularly good at reducing clutter, in this case, the clutter being the harmful amyloid plaques. But Viagra's potential doesn't stop there. Alzheimer's disease is also characterized by inflammation and cell death. If Viagra can help in these areas too, it could be like having a multi-tool in our Alzheimer's fighting toolkit. What does this mean for Alzheimer's research? This discovery is like a new chapter in the story of Alzheimer's research. It's a reminder that sometimes the answers we seek might be hidden in plain sight, in the form of existing medications. This phenomenon, known as drug repurposing, is like finding a new use for an old key. It's cost-effective, time-saving, and sometimes surprisingly effective. In the grand scheme of Alzheimer's research, the potential role of Viagra is a glimmer of hope. It's a puzzle piece that, if it fits, could help complete a part of the larger picture of this complex disease. However, it's essential to tread carefully. While this discovery is exciting, it's not a definitive answer. It opens up new avenues for research, new clinical trials, and a fresh perspective on a drug we thought we knew. The importance of drug repurposing. Drug repurposing is like a treasure hunt in the world of pharmacology. It involves taking existing drugs, which have already been through rigorous testing for safety and efficacy, and finding new uses for them. This approach has several advantages. For one, it's cost-effective. Developing a new drug from scratch is like building a skyscraper, it's expensive and time-consuming. But finding a new use for an existing drug is more like renovating an existing building, still a challenge, but generally quicker and cheaper. Moreover, repurposing drugs can accelerate the availability of treatments for diseases that currently have limited options, like Alzheimer's. It's like having a shortcut on a long and winding road. By exploring the potential of drugs like Viagra, we're not starting from square one. We already have a wealth of knowledge about these drugs, how they work, their side effects, and their safety profile. In the context of Alzheimer's, a disease that affects millions worldwide and for which there is no cure, the potential of repurposing Viagra is like a beacon of hope. It's a strategy that leverages the unexpected to tackle one of the most significant medical challenges of our time. Caution and further research. Now, let's balance our excitement with a healthy dose of scientific skepticism. The link between Viagra and a reduced risk of Alzheimer's is compelling, but it's not conclusive. Correlation does not imply causation. Just because two things are related doesn't mean one causes the other. To move from an interesting observation to a treatment option, a lot more research is needed. This means clinical trials, more extensive studies, and a lot of careful analysis. It's like piecing together a complex puzzle. Each piece must fit perfectly before we can see the whole picture. Moreover, Alzheimer's is a multifactorial disease. It's influenced by genetics, lifestyle, and a host of other factors. So, even if Viagra does have a protective effect, it's unlikely to be a standalone solution. It's more likely to be part of a broader, more holistic approach to prevention and treatment. The bigger picture in Alzheimer's treatment. Understanding Alzheimer's and finding effective treatments is like trying to solve one of the most complex puzzles in medical science. The potential role of Viagra is an exciting development, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Alzheimer's is a multifaceted disease, and its treatment will likely require a multifaceted approach. This includes ongoing research into other pharmaceutical interventions, but it also involves looking at lifestyle factors, early detection, and managing risk factors like heart health, diabetes, and high blood pressure. In this grand scheme, the Viagra discovery is a reminder that innovation can come from unexpected places. It encourages us to look at old drugs with new eyes and to explore every possible avenue in the search for treatments. It's a call to be open-minded and persistent in our quest to understand and eventually conquer this devastating disease. Lifestyle factors and prevention. While the scientific community continues to explore the potential of Viagra and other pharmaceutical interventions, let's not forget the role of lifestyle in Alzheimer's prevention. Exercise, diet, mental stimulation, and social engagement are all critical factors in maintaining brain health. These lifestyle choices are like daily deposits into a brain health savings account. Regular physical activity, for example, isn't just good for your muscles, it's also good for your neurons. A healthy diet rich in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids can help protect brain cells. Mental challenges like puzzles, learning new skills, or engaging in creative activities keep the brain active and resilient. Social interaction, meanwhile, can reduce stress levels and promote emotional well-being, which in turn can protect brain health. In conclusion, while the discovery of Viagra's potential role in reducing Alzheimer's risk is an exciting and promising development, it's part of a much larger picture. A holistic approach, combining pharmaceutical research with lifestyle modifications and early interventions, is likely to be the most effective strategy for combating this complex and multifaceted disease. Let's continue to explore every avenue, keep our minds open to all possibilities, and maintain a proactive approach to brain health.